And all right. Happy Monday. We are here.
Good afternoon for me. Good morning.
Right? True, true. Awesome. I love it. All right. I see us. Happy, yeah, Monday, whatever it is for you, morning, evening, all the things. Yeah, happy Monday. We're excited today to bring to you this free masterclass, which we love. We've done a similar version before. Like, we love educating you ladies all about what real workouts to be doing because I don't know about you, but I know Lori and you are so much on the same page, regardless if we talk about this before or not. But like, there's just so much confusion around fitness in today's world. Wouldn't you agree?
I would. Yep. Looking to do, people just try to do so much instead of just keeping it super simple, and that's always going to be our word. No matter what year it is, it's always going to be simple. Simplicity for everything.
Absolutely. Keep it crazy simple and all the things. Last year we went into 2024 with our word without even collaborating first. It was simple, simplicity. If you need simple in your life, put simple in the comments. I think everybody does. This world is just overcomplicated. Everything from fitness to nutrition to obviously anything and everything. I mean, even business. And there's a whole nother world we could talk about, but we're talking about fitness today. And so I'm going to pull up my screen here in a second. We're going to talk about it. We're going to dive into your heads. But I want to know who right now, drop in the comments, is confused. Put the word confused. I love getting into your heads first. Who's confused about workouts to do? What should I be doing? Am I supposed to be doing cardio? Am I supposed to be working out 7 days a week? Or is it one day a week? Should I just be walking? Should I do what? Right? Confused. Put confused in the comments if that's any of you. I know there's quite a few who have expressed that for us. Grace, I love it. She said, yes, simple for us old folks. Oh, girl. Old, young, all of the above. The older we get, 100% the simpler we need, but awesome. All right, I see some confused. All right, let's do this. All right, our goal is to value y'all's time and not keep you here forever. At the end of this, just know, yeah, Sandy, I love it. Sandy said, I just follow the app.
Super, super simple. Just follow the
I
app.
love you, girl. Yeah, she just follows the app. She follows the workouts that we create for her, and I love that. It is our goal is to keep it simple. So I love hearing that from you. And you guys stay on at towards the end as well. At the very end, we do have a special announcement, something really cool and special and new that we're doing for you all, for anybody that is needing some extra help in 2025. So stay tuned. We will be sharing that. Or if you're watching this on replay and you're like, man, that's all I want to hear, just skip to the end. Just skip to the end, but let's get started, you guys. Let us get into this. Okay, today is all about women's fitness 101, the basics. What are the top exercises to do in 2025 for fat loss, but also just for overall health, all the things. When you say, I know I put fat loss on here, but really the workouts and the exercises we're going to share with you guys today is so much more than that, wouldn't you say?
I would say that too, because honestly, anything that you do, I always feel like I look at it like, okay, I can do this as I grow older, as I start to age, more. I can reach above my head, I can stay strong, I can have my balance, I can have my mobility. That's how I think about, my workouts now, is building that strength for my future self, right? But I love to be strong now. So yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think I wish I had thought about those things when I was younger. I'm
Hmm.
43 now. I know you're loud and proud about your age too,
Hmm.
49 now.
Hmm.
And if you're comfortable, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, or ladies, put your age in the comments. Just let us know who that is.
Hmm.
Like I said, 43 loud and proud. Okay, 43 loud and proud. And if you know us and you watch any of our trainings, we love interaction. So we love to ask questions. We're going to start by doing so on this training today before we show you physical exercises that you should be doing this year. How often are you working out right now? Drop how many days a week are you actually working out in the comments right now? And if the answer is zero, put zero and know that there's zero judgment. We don't judge here. We all start somewhere, right?
Hmm.
So drop in the comments, how often are you working out right now? I see more eyes popping on. I love it. If you're comfortable sharing. What's up, Reagan? I see you in the comments. Sheila, 65, and you don't get older, you get better. Amen.
That's true.
I just love you, Sheila. Sheila has been with us for a while and gearing up for our 12-week accelerator program. Love it.
Mhm.
The next question is what type of workouts are you doing right now? And if some of you guys are dropping zeros, that's okay because you're here today. Why? Because you're ready to change that. So there's zero judgment. But what type, those of you guys that are doing something right now, what type of workouts are you doing? Are you lifting weights? Are you just walking? Or are you doing both? What are you doing in the comments? Tell us, tell us, tell us. All good, Grace. We'll have replay too, girlfriend. I love it. Yoga, I love it, Miss Reagan. I know for me personally, I know Lori and I are pretty much on a very similar routine, 4 days of weights.
Mhm.
I personally love to walk. I usually end up walking about 6 days a week. I
Mhm.
like strive for 7, and sometimes my steps come from chasing the kids on the weekends, and that's
Mhm.
okay too. More than one way to do it. And here's my next question is, are you getting results with are you getting the results you want right now with what you're doing? Now, some of you guys, the answer is going to be yes. Some of you guys, not so much. Obviously, some of you guys are here for that reason. The answer is no. And I always love this one too. I'm going to skip that one because this is kind of the same question. I want to know those of you guys that are working out, or maybe you're not working out right now. Maybe you're some of those that put a 0 in there. When you do work out, I want to know, how do you feel when you work out? Tell us in the comments. This is very interactive here at the beginning. We want to know, how do you feel? How do you feel, Lori, when you work out versus when you don't?
When I do work out, I feel like empowered. I feel confident. I love the way that the weights and I mean too walking too, it's a combination, but I feel so much more alive, you know. There's days, especially like this past week or weekend, whatever, there's just been so much holiday things. And I don't get my regular workouts in. You just start to feel the, you know. But today, right back on it, back on track, and I feel like okay, this is me. I'm happy, all the things. So yeah.
I love it. Yeah. I
Mhm.
love the word that stood out to me where you said it was alive. Yes, feel energized. I feel
Yeah.
empowered. I feel let's see, we got a few of them mentioning I feel amazing when I'm lifting, feel better when I work out, healthier,
Hmm.
strong, confident. Yes, so many different things. And there's always a method behind our madness. Is why dig into your minds before we dig into the what you're supposed to do, because it's important for you to realize like what how you feel when you work out. Because oftentimes, a lot of times we're telling ourselves, man, I'm too tired to go work out. However, you feel
Hmm.
energized and excited when you go work out. So sometimes we have to, what we always joke about it, but I seriously mean it. Sometimes we got to put our big girl panties on and go get our walks and works out in when we don't want
Hmm.
to,
Hmm.
right?
Yep. Yep.
I feel healthier and happy. I love that, Sandy. Happiness comes from working out. So before we are going to show you 6 specific exercises on this training today, but first we want to bust through some limiting beliefs. A lot of us need to get these out of our heads before you can truly have a breakthrough that is going to lead you to crazy consistent workouts, right? Consistent. I don't mean perfect. I'm not saying we got to do 7 days a week or any of that crazy stuff, right? But we got to get into our heads first, right? And the very first one, this is my favorite one, I think, is to really help you ladies understand that your workout is not only for your outward appearance, but this is what
Hmm.
we typically, oh, I gotta go work out because I'm trying to lose weight. How many of you guys put me in the comments if that's ever been you? How many of you guys have ever been in that place? Some
Hmm.
of you guys right now, when you say, a lot of people are there right now.
Yeah. Yep. And you just once you start to get into workout and get to a routine and get to something that really feels good, you really lean on that for your stress, too. Like that's a big thing. A lot of women are just overwhelmed and all the things, and like this can really help you. So it's not about that outward appearance. Of course, we all want that, but think about it and lean into the fact that that really helps you on the inside too. I know that it helps me so so much. It's like my mental like de-stressor. Okay, like, and then you think about, okay, I can go on with my day and I'm happy, I'm alive, all the things, and you feel so much better.
Absolutely.
you know
I can't tell you how many times that you and I've both heard from clients that literally, they wake up feeling like a very unmotivated and tired and all the things. And man, I go get a workout and now my energy, my motivation is at that level 10 now because I did this one thing. And so, again, it's one of the things that we feel very passionate about. We coach through women through all the time. Like, stop thinking of your workouts only for what you look like on the outside. I used to obsess over it too. Like, that was me. Like, I gotta go work out because I'm trying to look a certain way. Like, let go of that, and you will eventually look that certain way. But you've got to realize it's so much bigger than that. It's about your mental and health shifts that truly are happening with every single rep, with every single workout that you push yourself through. It is more about the mental health and the shifts happening when you truly move your body. So a lot of us are just looking at it for the wrong reasons, right? So we want to challenge you to look at your workouts for your overall health. So put that in the comments, put overall health in the comments, just so we can confirm that you heard us, and we're going to move on to the next one. The purpose of our workouts, especially like you mentioned, stress, overwhelm. These are two words that I probably can probably take a wild guess that a lot of you in this community right now feel that right now. You're stressed and overwhelmed. We just came off of the holiday season. Well, we're still going into it. I mean, New Year's is coming, and tomorrow's New Year's Eve. So there's so many things that are leading to stress and overwhelm. Let's take away why, refer back to how you feel when you work out. And that's how you want to feel daily. So therefore, that's going to where you're going to dive deep and find that motivation to go get that workout in that you just don't feel like doing. Oh, this is a good one. Yes. Okay. I just asked the same question in our coaching community a while ago in the mindset training we did. How many can honestly say that you have said in 2024 that you don't have time to go work out? If that is you, put guilty in the comments. Put guilty in the comments. Like, there's so many of us that we're leaning on this for everything. I don't have time to do this. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. Right? You're human, y'all. And again, this is one of my favorite things to talk to women about. Like, you do have time, right? And I know it may not seem possible when you're in the super busy seasons of your life, but yeah, Sandy, I love it. I love you, girl. She said, I get up at 3 a.m. No excuses.
Wow. I can't believe crazy.
You and Reagan are beasts. We are the earliest ones, I think, early birds. I love it. But you make it happen, right? Okay, I see some guilties coming in. So 70% of women never start a fitness routine because they truly feel like they need hours and hours in the gym, or what's the point, right? How many of you guys have ever said, like, man, I don't have a full hour at the gym, so why even go? A lot of people say that. When you say,
Yeah, and I used to be like that too. I used to be like, okay, if I'm not getting an hour in of like this or an hour of cardio, it's like, what's the point of anyway? What's the point, Now it's just like I'm boom, bam, done, 30 minutes, and I've talk about this later, but just priorities. It's just how you shift your priorities of what you really want. And we just talked about how we feel. Well, if feeling healthy and happy and alive and confident and strong is a priority to you, then there needs to be a shift there. Think about that as you go into this new year of shifting your mindset around your priorities. What are you doing now that you feel like maybe you could just kind of skimp back on, and then you can get that workout in. You feel so much, better.
absolutely. Yeah. And it's one of the things that we love to start women out whenever you come to us and you are struggling with that thing, that very thing of finding the time to fit it in. Like, I can't tell you how many, Lori and I have both written 10 to 15 minute workouts, get you on a walk, do something to get you started. We all start somewhere. Put that in the comments. We all start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. And if you continue to tell yourself like, I need hours in the gym, we're here to give you peace and relieve the stress, to help you understand you don't need hours in the gym to get it in. There's so many ways. We have some women that don't even have structured workouts. They have habits that incorporate moving when they brush their teeth, or small things, like, because there's a million and one ways to do it, y'all. So many start with those small things. So I want to ask you right now, if you're someone right now struggling with the time to fit yourself in for a workout in, one, release the stress of, oh my gosh, I got to go find 30 minutes to an hour to go get it in. And just ask yourself, what can I start doing today? It's only going to take me 10 minutes to get started. Maybe that's a walk. Maybe it's just getting up. I have some of the clients I'm working with, they sit at a desk all day. So after every single meal, one of them specifically, after every meal, her habit right now is to get up and go walk for 10 minutes. Every meal. Why? Because she's coupling it with something she's already doing. And now she has to get up and go walk after every meal. Otherwise, she sits there for hours upon hours and gets, 2,000 steps in a day, and that's not going to cut it, right? So, I love it. I've seen the comments come in. So what can you do right now? Not right now, right this minute. Finish listening to us today, right? But what is something you can comment? What is that one thing that you can do? Start today with it's just 10 minutes. Okay? Walk, work out, squat. There's so many different things we can talk about, but we're gonna keep moving. um Oh, this is a big one too. One thing that I know a lot of us, I've been really guilty of this one in the past too, is I need to hurry up and I need to hurry up my workout so I can get it all in and check it off. How many of you guys have rushed? How many of you guys feel like you rush through everything in life? Just put the word rush. I feel like I'm always rushing. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
I still feel like that sometimes too, but it just when you're in the midst of it and like like again, you go back to the feeling. It's like I really feel good after I'm done. So I need to just, like it says right here, just really slowing down and being more intentional. I love the word intention. It's always going to be a word of mine too, but just being very intentional about everything that you're doing and feeling it. That's a whole nother masterclass, mind muscle connection, but just like feeling the workouts and not just like throwing the weight around and really slowing down.
Absolutely. And I think that's this next slide right here is listen, when you're going through
Mm,
your workouts, if all you have is 10 minutes and you can't get the full workout, we would rather you do 10 minutes by slowing down, being intentional, what Lori just said,
mhm,
squeeze that muscle, which, yeah, we can plan another training at a different time. It talks a little bit way more in depth than that because you're going to get so much more out of it, these things right here,
mhm,
than you are if you're just rushing through it just to check off a box and say that I did it. Well, I workout in today, but what did you get out of your workout because you rushed through it? This is something I've personally learned the hard way, of just going through the motions. Sometimes we just get stuck going through the motions in life. Our workouts, eliminate distractions. This next slide is a great reminder for us all when you are working out. And again, we're going to go over our 6 core exercises here in a minute, but it's important for us to hit you in the mindset first. Eliminate distractions during workouts. All
mhm,
of these things will help you be intentional. The phone, social media. How many of you guys can honestly say you're scrolling while you work out? I see
mhm.
this all the time at the gym.
Yeah.
And I used to do it too. I'm not even gonna lie.
Mhm, yeah. Very guilty.
Yes, work can wait. People's messages can wait. People's emergencies can wait. You deserve undistracted time for yourself. So here's another one. This is another one that we love. We talk about all the time too. Is how many of you right now feel like you're doing random workouts? Meaning maybe you're Googling or YouTubing or what Pinterest is another place I think a lot of people go to and they'll get random recipes or random workouts. Um, and I honestly used to post workouts on a Pinterest and I stopped doing it because I thought, I'm leading people down a wrong path to random workouts is all it was doing. Um, so how many of you honestly can say, like in your mind, you think, oh, I need a new workout every single day. I need something new every single day. So my body keeps, I gotta change it up, right?
Muscle confusion.
Yeah. And there's no truth in that actually, because random workouts will truly get you random results or honestly no results. Because if you're constantly changing it up, you're not giving your body time to adjust and change. There's truly, and this is how we coach, we in a variation here. I see Sarah got distracted with comments. I got comments over here. I love reading those comments. Um, there's so much more benefit to you following a structured program that has a purpose. It has to have a purpose that's going to lead you to your goals. And you can literally follow the same workouts for 6 to 8 weeks without changing it up. And there's actually a lot of benefit to that. Wouldn't you say? I'll
Mhm.
let you.
Yeah,
I'll
I
let
mean, I've been doing a lot of the same basic move that we'll talk about here in a minute, but for years, like I mean, I changed my program up a little bit, like kind of week, like we talked about 6 to 8 weeks here. But I'm basically doing the same basic movements in a sense.
Mhm.
So yeah, in keeping with that, because that's what works.
Yeah, that I think that brings us to the next slide. I wanted to double check it real quick because we're about to move into the 6 basic exercises that I know we both personally do. We both incorporate into the workouts that we create for
Mhm.
ladies, and that we highly suggest for more reasons than just trying to change what you look like on the outward appearance. Because truly, the limiting belief number 6 is that we often think, and I skipped one, y'all, because it was kind of a repetitive anyway. Um, I need to work out super intense with compound movements to burn more fat. How many of you can honestly say when you do scroll on social media, you see the trainers or the girls doing the exercises that literally incorporates like a burpee and a push up and a back row and a squat jump and all these things all combined. And you think to yourself, oh my gosh, there's no way I can do that. So then you
Mhm.
don't do anything.
Mhm.
And oh, they drives me crazy now, but y'all, I used to teach. Some of y'all know me from CGs, and Linda, I know you do. A couple of you like know me from group coaching or group fitness when we did them outside. And I'm guilty. We used to do moves like that.
Mhm.
Can I tell you where that led me? Getting hurt.
Mhm.
It led me to get hurt so many times. I kept throwing my back out, and I was like, what's wrong? Well, there's because I didn't do the basics first. You don't need those crazy intense movements. You need simple. Again, put simple in the comments. And we started this training off today with the simple. Sometimes we talk about boring and how put boring on repeat a lot with Coach Lori and I do in our coaching group when it comes to food, when it comes to our workouts. Simple movements may sometimes feel boring to you, but it's going to be the things that's going to lead you to massive results. Um, simple, 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 simple. So we are going to cover the 6 basic moves that we truly believe in that can lead you not to just fat loss results, but like she said at the beginning too, we're going to show you each exercise, but we're going to help you understand like this is way more than just losing some fat somewhere.
Mhm.
It's the overall happy, stronger for the simple things in life, and that's going to lead us up into our older ages, and being very strong, I guess is the right word, capable, independent still in our later years, right? And so let's talk about the first one. Let's see what it is. Just a basic squat, y'all. You don't have to do 20 million different variations of squats, just a simple squat.
Mhm.
You want to cover this one?
I mean, I know many people just, I don't know where to say it, like it feel like it's hard to do. I know that, but once you learn the right form, because I see a lot of women when you go, and it's okay, like you're going to learn along the journey of and learning how to do it the right way. But many just can't, and so I guess not even perfecting, but just getting into the habit of doing this will really help you in the long run as you age, just being able to, because I see a lot of women when they do squat, they like tend to go forward, but really learning how to have that balance and then have balance in your feet is so crucial as you age. Like I'm watching my parents, in their 80s now just lose their balance because, and it's sad, but that's where I don't want to be like that, so that's why I'm doing all these basic moves so that I don't have to go through that, as I get older.
Yeah, I love that. And form is key, and keep it
Mhm.
crazy simple, meaning, if you're a beginner, you're just getting started, like you see this picture, it's just it body weight. You don't have to be in the gym. You don't have to have crazy equipment. You can literally just do body weight squats. Again, I always love to use clients as example. I have one lady that literally her exercise, she's limited due to injuries and schedule and all the things, is literally 10 squats every time she goes to the bathroom.
Mhm.
Because why? Because as you can see down here, squats are so important, not just for weight loss and shrinking our butt, lifting our butt. It does all that, right? It does all that. It works your thighs. It works all of this, right? But it's also helping you with sitting, standing. I mean, you squat every time you sit on the couch and you stand up. You squat every time you sit on the toilet and you stand up. You squat every time you get in the car and you stand up. You squat every time you sit down at your desk to work and stand up. You see what I'm saying? So these basic moves are going to help you physically change, but more importantly, it's going to help you do all the simple things in life much better for a longer time without as much issues. Okay. So I love it. I love it. Let's go to the next one. Farmer carry. Oh, I'll let you cover this one too. I think this was one of yours. I love this one for so many different reasons.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just for your grip strength, like you see women out there being like, oh, I'll just, pack everything on my arm and carry all the groceries in at one time. And then you go to do weights, you're like, oh, wait, that's too heavy for me if it's like 5 pounds or something. But just having that grip strength too, um, just think about all the things that you can do if you just do that simple farmer's carry. And that's just carrying whatever feels comfortable for you. If you have like 2 jugs of water and just carry that around, like that's so good for your grips. Again, bone density, all the things.
I love it. Yeah. And I always think of, because I do this very thing every time I go to the grocery store, I try to fit as many
Yeah.
bags on my hands and arms as I possibly can so I can take less trips. I mean, who else does that? I mean, I feel
Hmm.
like a lot of ladies, that's just kind of what we do.
Yeah.
You may not have dumbbells where you can do this at home. This is a move you could literally in any form or fashion. If you've got milk jugs, get one any channel. I mean, there's think outside the box, right? Like if you don't have heavy stuff, heavy dumbbell, like there's many ways to do it. Grip strength, even when you say grip strength, the immediate like the thing that came out of my mind is also like opening a jar, like
Yeah.
grip. You can't open a
Mhm.
jar like this is going to help you stay stronger to be able to do again basic things in life, which is the bigger picture. It's not just about losing our weight and core. There's a lot of core as when you're
Mhm.
holding the weight stable on both sides. So I got to read Linda's comment real quick. I love you, Linda. I just love this woman. She said, Linda is 75. She said, doing squats early in life has definitely helped me at 75. Some of my friends are having problems walking and getting up. Yeah. And Linda has always been an inspiration to me. The first time I met her, she was doing bear crawls with dumbbells on the CG games. And
Mhm.
that wasn't 6, 7 years ago. So you were still in your mid to late 60s, probably. It's amazing. Okay, let's move on. Hinge, good mornings. I love this exercise. I actually use
Mhm.
this every time, especially every time I do lower body. I always warm up with this.
Yeah.
Um, I love the hinging. The hinging is such a crucial exercise because we all bend over all day, every day, right? Like
Mhm. Mhm.
to do anything, tie your shoes, to pick things up off the floor, to pick your kids off the floor, to bend down and grab something off. I mean, there's so many different variations we can talk about, or not variations, but day to
Reasons
day.
why to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So hinge, good mornings. And there's variations again, just like anything. Do these. Why? Because especially if you have anybody have low back issues, low back pain, different things like that, put the word low back in the comments just to love see that I had for years, ever since I threw my back out doing something super heavy and stupid and bad form. Um, and so ever since then, why? Because I didn't slow down enough to focus on things like this and core work and strengthening areas that are weak, right? And so I love this one for so many different reasons. I think now of my granny who's 89 and I've had multiple back surgeries in this past 2 years. Like she's not allowed to really bend over because she has such brittle bones. But I'm not saying that we could have prevented that in any form or fashion. However, I'm a big believer, maybe some of it could have been prevented by weight training,
Mhm.
strengthening her bones, doing all those types of things. Do you have anything else you want to say on this one? I
No,
love it.
not really. No. Mm-mm. Yeah, I
Love it.
mean, your lower back is so crucial because I still have issues, but I just got to be careful. So, but I'm not going to stop doing that, but I'm just going to strengthen it as I do it correctly and learn how to do it the right way.
Yeah, do it these, I would say a couple times a week. Or I mean,
Hmm.
again, like I said, every leg day, I do legs twice a week. And I always start with these. Sometimes I do body weight, sometimes I'll do barbells, sometimes I'll actually hold dumbbells right here. You can do resistance bands. There's a million and one ways to do them. So get your good mornings in there, y'all.
Hmm.
Back row, almost every back day, obviously, but I sometimes incorporate these on shoulder days too. Back rows, crucial
Yeah,
move.
I love doing back. Yep.
Yeah, and again, think of starting the lawnmower. How many of us go the yard? Um, that there's, I mean, there's so many different things. I'll stop there. My brain's going a different direction than lawnmower. I'm gonna pull myself back in. You guys got to again think of lifting things up. Your back rows. I love back rows a couple times a week. are really great. And again, as you can see her position, you can do close grip, you can do wide grip, you can do so many different ways. Why I not only to me is a female's back sexy whenever it's got muscle back there, and strong. Like I've always thrive. I always love focusing on back for aesthetics, but it's not about aesthetics, right? It's
Mhm.
about the strength in your daily life and lifting anything. If you want to lift anything, and she's obviously in the hinged position and lifting with her upper body, which is going to help you in so many daily day-to-day moves. So
Mhm.
back rows are definitely on the list. Let's see what's next. We got two more, and then we'll share our announcements. We're doing good on
Yeah.
timing. I'm a long-winded, so we're trying really hard to stay respect y'all. Overhead press. I love overhead press. Lifting anything over your head. You want to hit on this one? Crucial for
Shoulder
every.
strength, again, lifting over anything over your head, think about grabbing things off the shelf, like having that shoulder strength. I mean, again, anything's it's such a small muscle, but it's good to strengthen. I love shoulders. I love shoulders. But I don't know. I love it because it helps me feel strong and I can do things and what I, need to do, get things off high shelves and all the things.
Yeah, and I love that one too. Like I always think of there's been quite a few ladies that we've coached that have young kids too that were like, hey, I could actually lift my kid up over my head now because they've
Hmm.
been lifting weights and stuff like this. So think of again outside the box. Maybe it's lifting the groceries on the top shelf, or maybe it's lifting your little kids or your grandkids up. All these things are creating strength and aesthetically, yes, it's going to help you burn fat. It's going to help you build some muscle. It's going to help you have beautiful shoulders and all the things. And you can do this sitting, you can do it standing, you can do it with all kinds of different exercise equipment. But I love overhead presses, and you can even incorporate squat to press and do all
Hmm.
kinds of things. So definitely incorporate overhead press into your daily or your routines. And then plank, 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 plank. Put plank in the comments if you're still with us. Make sure you're still hearing us out. Core is everything, just like mindset.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, keeping your core tight, you guys, is so incredibly and crucial for everything in life. But on the flip side of that, it's also very crucial and important for every exercise that you do, and the ones that you see above this, or any exercise that you do. I love planks for so many different reasons. You do not have to. The old school way was you got to do 100 sit-ups every single day, when in reality, if your back isn't strong and all kinds of things, you actually did more harm than good. Um, you guys hear your abs are made in the kitchen, all that kind of stuff, right? This isn't about a six pack. This is about, or it can lead to that. Sure, absolutely, if that's your goal.
Hmm.
Not it won't, it can, but it's so much more. Your core is so much more than what it looks like on the outside.
Yeah. Yeah, the one thing I can say about that too is like I've been so much better just recently within the last couple months, really just incorporating a lot of more core work because I was so bad about it. And then guess what? My back hurt, when I was going to do squats or going to do anything really because I wasn't having that strong core. And again, aesthetically, yes, I want to have, the abs, but again, it's more about I don't want to have low back pain either, So yeah, super important.
Absolutely, yeah. This was the biggest mistake that I made
Hmm.
when, especially after having kids, was I went right into crazy moves and all kinds of heavy weights and all that kind of stuff instead of like slowing down and focusing on core first and or core at the same time and then going back heavy. And
Hmm.
my back hurt every freaking time. Do it out. I
Hmm.
don't know how many times. So planks, I love planks. And listen, ladies, whenever you get started, you can do a basic plank. If you can't do it in this form yet, it's all good. Put your knees down and do it and put your knees on the ground, just like as if you would a kneeling push-up. There's a million and one ways to do it in variations so that you can do it at whatever your level is, because your pace, your race is always our favorite, my favorite thing to say all the time, because you've got to start somewhere. We all start somewhere. So planks are huge, and eventually you can get to a place where you can do different moves. Like one of my favorite moves is a plank row, like plank position, doing rows. I got away from doing all things in a plank position for so long, and I started having back issues. So there
Hmm.
you go.
Hmm.
So put the word core in the comments just so we know that you heard us. Number 6, you've got to incorporate core, but we're not talking about hundreds of sit-ups every day. Even if planks is something you could do every single day. You could literally do one plank for 60 seconds a day and then build, or 30 seconds or whatever. Start small and build up. But you could literally do a plank every single day. It's not going to hurt you. You're not going to overtrain. You're just going to slowly get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. So planks, planks, planks. Let's see. Any questions? Drop questions in the comments. And I think, let's see where we're at. Now we want to share with you a special announcement. I'm so excited. Let me share. Let me get my screen back on. I see a lot of people dropping core. Perfect. Core, core, core. Core is crucial. All right, let's show you our special announcement. Some of you guys already know this because you're coaching with us and you already know all about it. Some of you guys actually signed up during Black Friday. Our big announcement is a new coaching program that Lori and I have put our brains together and created, and then we're doing a special offer on it. Okay. So I know a lot of you have goals in 2025. What is your number one goal in 2025? Tell us in the comments. Number one goal. Is it weight loss? Is it just routine? You know, we did a poll in this group last week, and it literally was, is it more about weight loss and fat loss? Or is it more about overall health? Sorry, I could hear my son. And I'm like, what is he doing? Everybody's okay. And more people voted actually for overall health and routines than they talked about weight loss, which I love. I think that's awesome. So we decided as coaches, like in March will be 5 years since we started Fit Mom coaching. Isn't that crazy? Crazy.
Wow.
So yeah. So yes, we are in our so that's crazy. Almost 5 years since we started, and we've always, for the most part, leaned really heavy on one-on-one coaching. And we will never get rid of one-on-one coaching. We love one-on-one coaching, and we know that there's a place for one-on-one coaching. And so we have that as an option. If you're like, that's what I need, I don't need group coaching, please then put info in the comments and we'll reach out and we'll have a conversation, tell you what we're doing for that. But we have created a new coaching program. And we're excited about it because it is a group coaching program. So what does that mean? It's going to be group accountability. It's going to make it more affordable we know finances is a big thing that holds a lot of people back from being able to afford a coach. So we're going into this year really wanting to be able to give back, help more, and make it in a way that it's affordable. So we have a new program called the 12-week Fit Body and Accelerator program that's going to cover nutrition, fitness, mindset. It's going to be all the things. So first and foremost, you're going to get your done for you fitness plan. So if you're listening to us today and you're like, that all sounds great, Angela, but I'm still lost and I'm still confused and I still don't know what to do, then this might be a great option for you. I really want you to consider, because we do it for you. Like Sandy said in the comments, she just follows the workouts in the app. She doesn't have to do anything, and she opens her app and is one of the most consistent people we have. And so done for you workouts, you're going to get your nutrition coaching, obviously, by myself and Coach Lori. And we have multiple nutrition strategies that we're going to be teaching you throughout this 12-week program. And I'm excited to incorporate more than macros. We're going to do macros, obviously, but I'm excited to expand in our coaching with that. So just know nutrition is a part of it. Group accountability, you're going to have an exclusive different group that is only for those that are coaching inside this program. Obviously the app, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So we incorporate lifestyle habits, we incorporate mindset habits, we incorporate all this stuff as well whenever you coach with us. So inside of it, it's going to look similar to this. You'll get some lifestyle habits, you'll get your workout in there, and we always work on some mindset work and different things with you. So it's going to visibly look like that. Now, my favorite part to show you is the workouts. The workouts are laid out for you. You see that first one? Good mornings. Back row, squat. You see the common theme here. I love it. So done for you workouts, meaning like Sandy said, you just have to open your app, you open the workout, you follow the instructions, you check it off, boom, you're done, you're rocking and rolling. And there's videos to show you what the exercises are, if you're not familiar with them, obviously. And so, you know, nutrition coaching, like we said as well too, macros is one thing that we offer. However, we're going to be incorporating some additional strategies in here as well to help women get bigger results, better results, and fit those that maybe macros isn't, you know, necessarily their jam. Right. And but we're going to educate you as well too on all these, because that's just how we roll, right? Um, oh, I forgot this important part. We love to teach you how to eat foods that you can enjoy without missing family moments because you're on this diet, right? No more diets.
Mhm.
Kick diets to the curb, right? We're not a big fan of fad diets. As you guys are in this group, you probably already know that. So progress tracking looks very similar to this. You're gonna have everything all in one place. We're gonna be able to see it all. We're gonna walk you through it all. We're gonna help you learn what fat loss truly looks like instead of just relying on the scale. And when the scale doesn't move, you throw in the towel and we quit, right? And so progress tracking and accountability, this is all done within one place. It's in the app. And so what I want to really, really explain, and I'm going to share pricing next, so hang tight with me. The 12-week program, like I said, it's a group coaching program. You're going to have me and Lori as your coaches. This program truly is for the women that are so sick and tired of the dieting cycle. They don't want to diet anymore. They're over the dieting. They want lifestyle changes. They want overall health. So many of you guys that voted, that was your goal. That's what this program is going to be designed for. If you're done with quick fixes that lead to temporary results, this is for you. If you're a mom or a woman of any age, and you're busy, then this is going to be for you, right? That's just almost everyone. You have to be a woman to be in our group. So it doesn't matter if you're a mom or not. That's not a requirement. Know that. As long as you're busy, right? Those ready to really learn and grow and really move past, like I said, just our favorite thing is break free from the dieting culture and the culture of sacrificing yourself for everybody else, because we're done with that. This program is not for those looking for quick fixes. Obviously, you heard that multiple times as I was already saying that. We don't do quick fixes. If you're someone that wants, oh my gosh, I gotta have this fast, we're not your girls. I'm not saying you can't have fast results, because Lord knows we have plenty of women. We have Kelly in here that is 15 pounds down in her first 4 weeks. You know, it's possible. Anything is possible, right? But if you're only looking for a quick fix and that's this program is probably not for you. We're probably not the right coaches for you, just total transparency. Women unwilling to commit. This program isn't going to be, it's a group coaching program, and it's going to take you willing to commit, willing for you to show up at whatever pace you can, but willing to show up. And people that are not ready to prioritize themselves, again, this is probably not for you. So what does it cost? All the things, the biggest question we always get is the costs, right? So this is, oh, I'm just going to lay it all out there. Didn't mean to do it that fast, but I'm going to do it fast. So here's what you get. Immediately upon signing up, you get the access to the app, the Facebook group, all the things. You get an exclusive Voxer mentorship, mastermind. That's a different app. So we take you off of social media chats and we put you in an app where we communicate and have fun together and pour into you all together, into each other. So we are going to do a New Year special on it right now. It's going to be 25% off until Friday. So you got to sign up by Friday to get the discount. It's normally going to be a $397 program that's 3 full months of coaching. That's actually really cheap in today's world. But we felt called to do a special on it. 25% off makes it only $297 from today until Friday. Okay. And that's all 12 weeks of coaching. And there are payment plan options available for those that might even need that broken down into a payment plan. Just know that. And so with this coaching program starts officially on January 6th. So anybody that signs up now gets immediate access to all the things, and we start getting you set up, and we're going to officially start on the 6th. So if that sounds intriguing to you whatsoever, and you're like, man, let's do this. I need this. It's a pretty good deal. Let's rock and roll. Just comment the word sign up. You can also send Lori a message. You can send me a message. You can send Reagan in here a message, and we will get you an actual link and a code. You need a code that's on the website, but it's 25 New Year, all capital, that'll make sure that you get the discount. So Um, yeah, that's all I got. How about you, Lori? Anything else to wrap it up?
I think I'm frozen. Am I frozen to you?
Uh-uh.
Oh, my screen is frozen. But no, I mean, um, if I just definitely going into the new year, going to 2025, know that just going into that, just finding that simplicity and having that intention, you honestly can get just that overall health that everybody is like, commenting here, overall health and just routine. I think routine is a big stickler for people because they just don't know how to follow routines. And having a routine for your fitness and health can lead to so much more um, happiness in your life. What you say? The more that I'm on routine and more on routine with my health and my nutrition, I'm so much of a better mom, wife, all the things.
100%. I mean, if
Yeah.
we all think about it, like when our routines are thrown off, we're a hot mess,
Hmm. Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
We thrive on routine. So get that. And if you're in a place where you're like, I know that I need that, that's what we're doing. We start with baby steps, getting in your routine with some of the smallest of things that are going to help you see changes right away. And then build upon that. We don't just throw you to the wolves and make you go figure it out all right away. It's no zero to hero action here. We got to baby step into it. And truly, if you're in a place where you're like so sick and tired of always dieting, then this program is for you because we're going to teach you how to stop that cycle, get the results, keep them, and create a lifestyle around it. So that's all we got, y'all. Our inboxes are open. If you have questions, put sign up in the comments if you need the link, or just reach out to one of us privately and we'll get to you. And y'all have an amazing day. Thank y'all for joining
Yeah.
us. Thank you,
Have
Lori,
a
for being.
happy new year and all the things and happy health and all the things. So excited for 2025.
Me too. I really am.
Hmm.
I'm like,
Hmm.
craving it.
Hmm. That'll be good.
Y'all have an amazing day. Thank you, Lori.
Yeah. Thank you for being on, everybody. Talk to you later.
Bye.